Mr. Zilber, thank you for joining us today. Congratulations on winning this Lifetime Achievement Award. Tell me how you feel about it.
I'm glad I lived long enough to achieve it. And you don't get an award like this unless you have lived your life with the backing of your family, my wife Vera, especially my wife Vera, and the people that have been with me for so many years, and they have worked so hard, which I feel as though they are my second family. And without them, it'd be impossible to achieve an award like this.
Now tell me a little bit about how you started your career in the real estate business.
Well, this was back in late 1941. I graduated from the University of Marquette Law School, the top of my class, and I wanted to marry my sweetheart, and I went to what I considered the finest law firm in Milwaukee, and they would not take me on. So I went into the real estate business and closed deals for $5 a piece. And when I asked for a guarantee of $25 a week, I couldn't get it. So I had to go out and start in the real estate business. I remember my first house was on 39th and Fairmont. I built it and sold it for $5,950, and I lost $100. That was about the end of the world for me, but it taught me a lesson. It taught me that I cannot build a one house. I'd have to build hundreds of houses, thousands of houses, if you were to make anything out of the real estate business. So we went on and did that.
Well, tell me what the steps that you took to grow your company from those humble beginnings into what it is today.
Well, we had to have good people, and we hired the best. The company is made up of lawyers, accountants, construction people, engineers, and the like. And without all of those people, this could not have been done. They are the best, as I consider them, the best company in the country. Actually, I feel that way. Without the people and without the banks, you cannot survive. And one thing I want to tell you for all of those listening, that the banks are your lifeblood. And when you shake hands with a bank and tell them you're going to pay them back on a certain date, you pay them back on that date, no matter how much it hurts. You pay them back. And with that, we deal with the same 20 banks we did 50 years ago. So we have a long time record with them, and we're able to keep going all times.
Now, you started your career in the Milwaukee area, but later you shifted the focus to the south and to the west, and obviously that was a big part of your success. Why did you decide to do that, and how did you know that would be so successful?
Well, we went to the areas that we thought were great areas. Florida, Arizona, Nevada, California, Illinois, Texas, Hawaii. We thought that that is where it was, and that is where it would happen. And we were right. So we today build in these areas industrial and housing in all of the areas. But when we were in the prime, we did government contracts when things were slower. Government contracts. We did the first gantry in Cape Canaveral, the first gantry for the space shot. I was there last year, and that gantry still stands. We had that contract, I believe, for $2.5 million. Today they have built one next to it for over $500 million. So ours is put away in the background. We did many things for the government. That's when things were kind of slow. We jumped in there and built government housing and that sort of things.
You talked about the importance of having a strong team, and a lot of your top executives have been with your company for decades. What did you do to create such loyalty that these folks feel with your company? And
well, when we're loyal to our people, they are loyal to us. We have people there who've been there for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. Nobody ever leaves us, and I think that shows that hopefully we treat them right, and they are part of the company, and that's why the company has grown so much, because everybody looks at it as it's their own.
Now, your latest adventure in Milwaukee is taking on the task of redeveloping the Pabst Brewery. Why did you decide to do that?
Many people said I'm nuts, but very frankly, why not? I've lived in Milwaukee all of my life, practically all of my life, and I want to give something back to the city if I can, and we will do our best to make it. We know that we will make it. It will be a great place. It'll be a great place to live, a great place to work, and a great place for entertainment. We will have everything that we could possibly do to make it a wonderful place. It's a historical place, and we feel it will be great for the city of Milwaukee. It picks up the edges of the downtown, and we hope it will go beyond that, across the highway, and open up that entire area for the city of Milwaukee.
Now, after all these years you've been in this business, why didn't you ever want to retire? Why do you want to stay involved?
Retire. I did retire. I retired when I was about 45 years old. It lasted about a week. And the guy said, hey, come on back. You're not happy in retirement. Come on back, and let's do it the way we always did it. And I did. And I don't think I'll ever retire. So I'll keep on working, and hopefully I'll be talking to you in another 10 years.
What do you think? What is the future for your company?
Oh, the company has a very bright future. I've been very thorough in what I expect and what my people expect. My people, it's our family, expects. I've made very thorough arrangements for the company to go on after I pass, with ownership in part to all of the employees, and the company will go on.
Well, Joe, that should do it. That's all the questions I have for you. I really want to thank you for taking the time to sit down and have this chat, and want to congratulate you once again on getting this award. We're delighted that you're a part of this.
I thank you very much, and it's great to be able to talk to you, and hope that I deserve the award. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.